Hello everyone. Today I will tell about updates regarding ECFMG sponsor note and answer frequently asked questions related to that. Before I dive right into the video, I want to share the update about the WhatsApp channel that you can join. Link is in the description. Now let's answer FAQs. Many people are asking whether we still need ECFMG sponsor note even after WFME recognition or not. It's really great that India has been granted WFME accreditation. But to answer this question in one word, I would say yes. Yes, we still need ECFMG sponsor note even after getting the WFME accreditation. We need to understand that ECFMG sponsor note for a medical school and WFME accrediting the accrediting agency of a country, that is NMC for India, are two separate things. Let me quote the data from official source. Currently, accrediting agencies recognized by either WFME or NCFMEA fulfill the requirements of the Recognized Accreditation Policy 2024. The requirements of the policy are in addition to all other policies related to ECFMG certification. So, your med school will still need to have an ECFMG sponsor note, even if the NMC gets accredited or recognized. In simple words, NMC accreditation is just an additional requirement along with the primary sponsor note. You need them both if you apply for 2024. I had already made a video about the reality behind the WFME accreditation. It can help you understand the reality and the need for ECFMG sponsor note. Another person is asking about a specific requirement for getting the ECFMG sponsor note. Does the first batch has to graduate or complete 2-year forced training after finishing the curriculum to be able to send the email? Your med school can request for ECFMG sponsor note after the National Accreditation Agency, for example, NMC in India, accredits the medical school in their country, along with other requirements. In India, after the completion of internship or first batch of medical school, process of NMC recognition is done. Different countries have different requirements which can be checked on their respective websites. You can check out official website of ECFMG for medical school requirements. Another person is asking whether they are eligible for USMLE or not. I had already made a video on how to check whether a particular med school students are eligible to apply for USMLE exam or not. This might help you. Another person is asking, Sir, all the aims of India registered here, or will the new aims also be registered in the future? Okay, let me tell you one thing, that it doesn't matter whether you are from AIMS or any other med school, you will still have to go to the same process of applying for ECFMG sponsor note. Let me give you examples. I tried to apply for various students from different med schools across India, and this is the result I got. As you can see, you need both NMC recognition as well as ECFMG sponsor note to apply for USMLE exam. For applying for USMLE, you need all three requirements. Your med school must be listed in the World Directory of Med Schools. Additionally, your med school must have the ECFMG sponsor note. We all know that the third point is already be completed by India and many other countries. Moving on, another person is asking, Sir, I have to fill UG choice filling of India. Sir, one government college is 2009 established and the other is 2018. Has better infrastructure, both are in the World Directory of Med Schools, but both do not have the sponsorship note. Which one has the greater chance of getting the sponsorship note? Please tell me, sir. Okay. Whether a college gets a sponsor note or not depends on variety of requirements that ECFMG recommends for med schools. When these requirements are completed by a medical school, they can get the sponsor note after verification by ECFMG. I will recommend you to join the med school that already have a sponsor note, as getting a sponsor note can be a time-consuming process, especially if a med school is newly established after 2017 or 18. Another question. If my medical school is not affiliated for USMLE but I want to give USMLE, what should I do? You have to wait till your med school meets all the requirements to get the ECFMG sponsor note. You cannot apply for USMLE steps without the sponsor note. I made this detailed video on step-by-step process of applying for ECFMG sponsor note. This will help you. Many people are asking about the time it takes to get the ECFMG sponsor note. To be honest, it's a long process, might take a year or so. Med schools established in 2016, 2017 are still in the process in 2024. So you might guess the amount of time it takes. Let's hope they speed up the process. Many people are asking about the time ECFMG takes to revert back to emails. It usually takes 7 to 10 business days. Hopefully they will respond within a month. Make sure your med school send the email through their official email ID as on the website of World Directory of Medical Schools. Next question. Hi, how much time will it take for a new med college to get the sponsor note after its first batch passes out? I am a student of 2019 AIMS. We wrote the email to ECFMG with all the details, but they never reverted. If our first batch passes out in 2025, when will we be given the note? First of all, you should only send the email when your med school has completed the requirements. I don't know what will be the consequences of sending the emails without fulfillment of the requirements. But one thing is for sure that without the completion of requirements, your med school cannot get the ECFMG sponsor note. Please take the requirements that I mentioned in this video very seriously. Time taken for getting an ECFMG sponsor note is variable, usually takes around 1 to 1.5 years. Moving on, sir, my college is not in the ECFMG sponsor list. I have sent an email to Med School Review and it had been 2 weeks, but they haven't responded. Can you please tell me how much time they will take to respond? How much time it will take to register the college? ECFMG might reply within a month. Make sure your med school has completed all the requirements. Try sending a reminder mail. This may help. The whole process might take a year or two. Patience is the key. Next question. My school has sponsored by ECFMG, but the graduation year is not stated as current. Does it affect me after 2024 change? The requesting of ECFMG sponsor note sometimes takes months or so. If it reaches 2024 when I am in the process requesting, does it affect me? In simple words, for you to be eligible, if you are a med student, then graduation year should be listed as current. Or if you are a graduate, then graduation year should be listed as your graduation year. Before enactment of policy, you only need a sponsor note. After enactment of the policy, you will additionally need the accreditation of the national authority. Yes, the whole process may take a year or so to get the sponsor note. After enactment of 2024 policy, you should have the accreditation of your national authorities along with the sponsor note. Moving on, language of instruction matter to give USMLE. OMSK have Russia as language of instruction, but the said course is in English for foreign students. You can apply for USMLE exam, although proficiency in English is a fundamental tool that can enhance your medical practice. If your final degree is not in English, you may need to have it translated, which is a straightforward process. Next question. How much does a medical school pay in this process? There are no charges mentioned by the ECFMG. However, your medical school might have to pay the cost of sending documents via traditional mail, just in case ECFMG asks for it. Another individual is asking about the appropriate agency for India to contact regarding the ECFMG sponsor note. Medical Council of India was replaced by National Medical Council at the end of 2020. NMC had tried to complete the pending works, but some stuff might have been neglected during the transition. Also, the COVID mess. NMC is the appropriate agency in this matter. You can request the NMC to provide the supporting documents details about your medical school, establishment date, currently operating or not, etc. Go to the NMC official website, that is www.nmc.org.in. Click on the Contact Us link. The link is updated from time to time, so I am not writing down the email IDs or other details here. Many requests are still pending with the NMC. They are very busy with the NEET PG exam and other issues. Let's hope that they increase their working capabilities and human resources. Many people are complaining that NMC is not replying. I think that they are busy with the administrative work. Don't worry, I'm here to help my fellow doctors. Thank you for all your support and don't forget to join the WhatsApp channel, share, subscribe, and support.